What if you could actually pick all of the characters you could draft in Squad Busters? Well, somebody asked me that exact question in one of my live streams, and they said, hey, Chisgule, make a video about what exactly you would choose if the game let you pick every single one of your draft choices, or if you just got to pick one thing that would be a part of your draft guaranteed, what would you choose? And I thought, man, that's kind of an interesting question, because every time you queue into a match, as I'm sure you figured out, you have these 5 choices at each rarity that you're working with. But if I could pick any one unit to always be in my draft, it would either be a hog at the rare tier or a barbarian king at the epic tier. I don't know which one of those I would pick if I could only pick one unit that would be a guaranteed part of my draft, but it will be one of those two, hands down, not even close. But what if you could shape every single unit in your draft? What would the perfect draft option set actually look like? And the funny thing is, you almost want a lot of different tools in your toolbox to handle lots of different situations. Now, I would actually start by looking at the epics in this case and say, hey, what would we build into this squad? And I think obviously we take Barbarian King, we take the Archer Queen. These two are so obvious. I mean, BK, if you have the super rage for the finisher, is disgusting. The Queen is fantastic. Both of them accelerate your team's attack speed for either close combat or ranged, which is amazing. I would take Max as a speed option so you can outrun your enemies, and I would take a battle healer because this is going to give you a healing option and the ability also to increase your squad health. This leaves one spot, and I would not give it to Dr. T. I would not give it to the Royale King. I would give it either to the Mortis for some very dynamic starts in a match, or the Witch. And I think I would probably actually give it to the Mortis between the two of them. The Mortis is better at starting, but worse at finishing. Maybe the answer is the Witch. I don't know. I've had some really dynamic Mortis starts. It'd be one of those two. Now, if we go over to the rare tier, I mean, this is actually a bit more tricky than you would think. There were a lot of absolutely phenomenal choices, but one thing that is not a choice is a Hog Rider. You have to take the Hog. The Hog is amazing. That's one of our 5 picks for speed, baby. It's all about speed. Now, from there, I'd probably take a tank because the tank is insane. It gives you a very dynamic start. These days, I'm finding dynamic starts are busted. It's one of my favorite rares. Yep, that's 2 rares locked up. From here, though, ooh, there are some very, very tempting options. I'm very tempted for Pam because she is very good, but I think I probably end up having to pass. I probably would say that I go for a Jessie as the 3rd rare I would pick to be guaranteed to go into my squad. Now, the top 3 picks among players at the end of the first season in Squad Busters ranked among the top 100 ranked players, it was those 3. It was the Hog Rider, the tank, and actually the Nita. I think it would be Jessie if she had been released at the start of the game. But those 3 are my starting point. From there are some very interesting choices. I feel like Penny has gotten me out of some situations that are pretty rough. It would be very tempting to pick Penny. It also would be very tempting to have a Bandit in there. Also, B is very tempting. Wizard is tempting. Ice Wizard is tempting. I think the ones that end up sitting out for sure, though, it's Nita, Medic, Pam, Dynamite. It's not one of those. So I have to pick here. For now, I feel like it's so tempting to go with the Bandit here, but I think I go with the Ice Wizard for like some really crazy DPS. And I think I take the Ice Wizard instead of the B, which I know is a little contentious, and maybe I give myself the Bandit as an option. So Hog, Tank, Jessie. Oh, I only get one more, actually. It's like Penny Bandit or Ice Wizard and Penny. I don't know. Let's do the commons and we'll come back to it. The commons, man. I have really changed my perspective so much on these commons. Having the chicken has been really good in a lot of games. I do wonder if I have a hog guaranteed to be in the rare tier, do I still need a chicken? I think the answer is yes. My perfect draft, I'm probably also still getting a chicken. So I think chicken has to be in here. We know Barb is super versatile. We know Shelly is absolutely amazing. I mean, can I really queue up without a traitor in the lineup at all if I'm given the option? And then probably between Mavis and Greg, I just have a Mavis as an option here, right? So one supplier as an option. And Mavis is, I don't know, been treating me really well these days. She's also got, I think, more off-heal potential, secondary healer potential than the Greg does. So my 5 choices there would again be Chicken, Barb, Mavis, Shelly, Traitor. Wow. Now that means I'm a little weak on frontline options here. It's all like not things that can soak lots of damage with the exception of the BK on top. So I don't know, makes the bandit choice a little sus here. But all in all, I think that's probably the combination I land on for my ultimate draft choices. And then once I play with that a bit, I'd probably change a few things around. Like maybe the Shelly knockback is so good, but I don't know, maybe I don't need the Shelly as much as I need something else. Maybe I don't need the Penny as much as I need something else. Like Penny's very good in doppelgangers, but I don't know, like does the Nita go back in for frontline? I feel like nah, but the tank doesn't quite do it. Maybe the Witch or the Mortis is a guarantee. But let's play some games here. We'll talk about our draft choices and what I would change around in my perfect world, all right? So if we go to this draft, okay, if I could change one thing at each rarity, I actually love what's in the rare tier. I have no complaints about that. That is actually a variation of my perfect rares. So like, I am good with that. I'd swap out the Royale King here for the BK, but otherwise at the epic tier, this is also almost a perfect draft. And that bow I would swap out for a barb. There's no chicken here. I would like to see a chicken. I'd probably swap out the Greg. But this might be a nearly perfect draft, so we're gonna do this. As we load into the match here, consider dropping a comment with your 5 that you would draft at each rarity. What would your perfect draft set be? Did I get baby battles, bro? Gosh bless, I did. I'm gonna go Greg. It's a very stable strategy. I didn't get really anything too amazing as my options there off rip. So we're gonna refresh here. I'm just gonna fuse in on this Greg. We'll get the box after that. Play some very safe opening here. Very safe opener. Gonna go grab this. Hello? Gonna grab this. Double supplier is a little sus, but I'm kind of into it right now. Let's see if I can just really rock that strategy. I don't know if this is going to pay off or not. Hog Rider is huge, actually. We go for the Mavis. And I can invade this. And I think they have long since left. I can get a lot of value over here. Ooh. Hey, yo, we good? There's not really a huge reward for finishing this off like there normally would be because it's baby battle. I will at some point want to be in the middle though. So I'm gonna have to sort that out. And I'm gonna swing back around this side. We can one-time pluck over here. Nice. And from here, I need to do something more exciting. Penny is an option. The maps aren't incredible in baby battles, but they're not bad. And I feel like this is a strategy that if I just stay around the outside, I probably can very safely pull in for like a second place finish. Another Penny. Nice. Let's just see what we can do here with this strategy. The double supplier plan would not have been a part of my perfect draft. So we'll see if it works out for me. It's got risks. I do see I can swing around that way and get a lot of loot. Ooh, look at that, man. Carrots go burr. Oh my gosh. And I should start to rotate around the maps if I can here. We can take a queen. Start to set up to be sort of able to go middle. I don't want more of the same stuff. I would like a little squad diversity. I don't think I want to build another Penny is what I'm trying to say. Get all that. And I am falling behind because it's so lucrative in the middle. So the question is, I'm cooked. I'm alive. Somehow. That's incredible. Let's actually get my tank. And I guess we're in the middle sooner than I would have planned to be. This is happening. Okay, here we are. Another tank seems really good. I'm gonna swing around the outside. And I don't have any speed here, so we just need to be really careful. We haven't used any keys this match. And there is one more map for me to get, which I would like to go and do. I'm gonna need to go the other way, and I'm gonna either bust squads or do something way more interesting than what I'm doing here. I still have the Ice Wizard, because that turned into a Super Freeze. Get into the tank. Swing on down. This is taking too long. Puts me in a third. This could be it. This could be it. It's going to be costly. Took some of his units. Could use a heal here. There's the battle healer. Swing in on middle. Get this freeze spell. It's just going to be chaos, and I got to hope for the best. Oh my gosh, we're in first. I'm not in first. I'm in first. Get out of there. Baby battle, no keys, first place, because it's nearly the perfect draft pick. So what are we talking about? All right, so this lineup differs pretty significantly from what I would have said my perfect lineup could have been. At the epic tier, I do still have Queen, BK, Battle Healer, Witch, and Immortus. So actually, that ain't bad. I'm just missing the max. And honestly, like, you gotta get pretty unlucky to get all things that you're not very excited about at the epic tier. Like, and obviously, Barb, King, and Queen, I'm way more excited about those than most of these other choices. And Battle Healer as well. At the rare tier, I mean, this is a amazing, versatile set of choices. Very, very happy with all of those. Obviously, there's a few things I might consider swapping out, but I'd like to have a Jesse. I don't, whatever. And up top, I mean, look at that. That's almost perfect for me. The Goblin, I think, Trader would be a better thing in a perfect world. And the Cold is honestly a fine pick. All in all, this is a really great set to draft from. Let's swing in and see how we do. Luke Goblin Rush. This is a fun one. I am going to take the Greg here. I have been Greg starting more recently, and I have been enjoying it. But we're just going to go with this very safe, but not particularly advantaged opener. I say not particularly advantaged because, like, this can only go so well with a Greg start, right? Like, there's only so much I will have accomplished here. I can try to go middle now. Little dangerous. If nobody else is here, I'll get super rewarded. I am going to take the Hog for safety here. I think the safety is super valuable. I'm going to take the Battle Healer, break the bridge so nobody else can go in. Focus in on the tree because tree is life. And we are fusing a Battle Healer, which is insane. Don't get to do that at the start of every match. Obviously, it's not fused yet. Go for the Hog Rider. And this has turned into an extremely dynamic start. Barbarian is fine. Okay. Busted. Seems good. Do need to keep squatting up as the Prio here. Just need to keep that up. We're going to take that down. Would like to get a fusion here. There it is. Load up for the spell. Then we go back down here looking for the Yeti. He's still here. That's a very good sign for me. Getting the opportunity to claim just an astronomical amount of this mid value. I think what you can see here is that my DPS is perhaps a little low. I'm going to have to be careful here. That guy doesn't have a Greg, so those trees were free. Going to build on a Shelly here, although I'm not sure I'll really be able to get that done. And take out that Goblin. Thank you. Pop the heal. Grab the Lightning instead. Would like to go for the Shelly. Shelly's in. Gonna rotate around, get that next tree. But first, we do have that Bandit in the squad. And oh my goodness, I forgot the Goblins have come. I could have had an insane play there for all those Goblins. That is a bit of an L on my part. Even though I am getting a lot of this Gobbo loot, could have been insane. Gonna take the fuse here. I don't really want to use this spell yet. I would rather use it when the Gobbos spawn in. So I'm gonna try to get as much value other ways as I can here. And I do see really big value here, so I'm gonna try to take this. Really solid value. I've got about 20 seconds before I want to be floating into that middle. Getting a B set up here would be really big. Gives me a little bit of buffer here. All the other squads seem to be thinking the same thing I am. This is a little dangerous. I do have 2 Battle Healers, which is pretty sweet. And in just a second, we can do this thing and hope for the best. There it is. There it is. I just got to stay safe. Maybe get some damage in on this guy. And I have 233 coins out of that. Insane. Mortis. Now we just got to make the squad absolutely unapproachably large. This guy he doesn't understand. He's getting cooked. Okay, get this. Could have took the BK there. The fusion is fine. Let's maybe cope. Because I'm not actually in first here. Recover, Cheesy, recover. Wow. Go, 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 go. Nice and easy, Cheesy. We did that no keys. And we did that cautiously at the end because I have been getting sandwiched recently and I didn't want to be the middle of the sandwich. I'm trying to be the bread. I want to be on the outside. Dang it. Golem meteors, baby. Hog off, rip. I think we see what we can do pushing our luck here. Really nice. Swinging on down. Colt is fine. Grab the bomb. Smash that. Swing on through here. Get all that value. Pop that box. Swing around. Grab this. Take the Nita. Get on out of there. Okay, we got some good value from... Dude, I actually can't fight that guy. He's going to kill my Colt. My Colt got really rocked there. I would like to fuse on that Colt. I'm going to have to be careful here. Take it nice and slow. I don't know if I'd say nice and slow. Finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it. Good. Good, good, good. Key from the drop is insane. We get that fusion. Okay, and from here, I need to do something more dynamic. You can see why the Greg start is just so valuable. And we can pop that guy's unit. And hit him with the bomb to really mix it up. Now I gotta get out of there, I think. This is going just okay. The Bandit could be the solution to my problems here. This is a great map for Bandit. And I just need to get big DPS on lots of stuff. We just got to go for the big monsters, and there are extras of the boss monsters, which also give extra loot. Tank is a huge take if I can get into one. Nice. And I have sort of relocated myself on the map just now. I'm not totally familiar with who is in this area and trying to claim all the value. I can bully them off. I wanted the baby drag, but I'm taking this instead. I don't think I can push that. I can push that, apparently. And I could stand to heal. We get the super rage. That guy backs off. That's good enough for me for now. Get that value, and I need to get out of there. I'm not in a position to fight. Take a bandit. Golem Meteor swings down into the grass for speed. Swing around. Could have maybe poked that guy. I still actually had super rage. Grab that heart. We're looking to chill here. Nothing too risky. Pop him from behind. Get the heck out of there. Okay, I'm making no friends this match, apparently. Swing around. Try to rush this down. Hopefully nobody shows up. Leaderboard position is looking good. And prio on that heart. Super rage. Make no friends. Hits me in the face with the Shelly. Don't blame him. I would have done the same thing. Not looking to get third-partied here. Looking to be the third party. Looks like I get that option. Pop that guy from behind. Running the risk of getting third-partied. Boots are still looking okay. Going for the KO here. There's the bust. Swinging on down on this guy. Take out his Nita. Following through on the tank. Oh, he got one of my units. Crucial. And now I don't know that I want to push into the middle. I'm up by a lot. All that can go is maybe something wrong. So let's just... Okay, now we have the BK. We actually have options here. We cruise in on that guy. Light work. Pop a few units. Queen is in. Get that down. Chilling in first. Grab the heart because I'm low. Looking to fight all this. We take out these golems and try to party that guy. Party him? I don't know. We just fight him. Oh! Little dangerous. Swing on through all that value. This guy's a little dangerous, but he's giving me his access to his back line. Oh my gosh, that guy is cooking. I will also be the third party who cooks. I get frozen. I need to just chill. I could get busted right here, right now. Instead, we go through the bushes. No keys. Easy breezy. Win. No big deal. So, how do I feel about the choices that I said would be in my perfect draft? I feel damn good. I got nearly my perfect choices. And how did it go? 3 games, 3 W's back to back. No other games in between. No edits out. It's just straight up 3 games, first place finishes. GG easy. And look, hey, I'll show it to you, right? Like, GG easy, no keys. All right. Sheesh. All right. Yeah. Let me know in the comments. What would you pick as your perfect draft? And if you want to see, like I mentioned, what the top players were picking in the first season of the game, top 100 ranked, what are their 3 most common choices? Part in the end screen, right over here. I mean, you've probably watched that video because it's so good, but in case you forget, man, valuable stuff in there.